Live from beautiful Ohio, it's the OK Boomer podcast, featuring siblings, the real Jean and Laura.
Hello. I'm Jean.
And I am Laura. And we're here to encourage all you boomers, millennials, and everyone to be happily okay. To be happily okay together.
Together.
Yes.
Here we are. And we're together. I'm back from Florida and we are together. First, I want to give a special shout out with love to our friend Beth Ann and our friend Bibiana. Beth Ann's a blogger, Bibiana's an author, and they are just great with sharing their support and encouraging people to listen to us, and we appreciate you.
We really do. Thank you so much for all of that and the nice words and the little picture of us, and thank you.
Thank you.
That encourages us.
It does. So now feeling encouraged, we are going to get on with our usual craziness, right?
Oh, we're never crazy, but sure.
Well, Laura, I've been waiting 2 weeks for you to share the latest current trends.
Yes, Jean. Now, it was 2 weeks ago I found these, so we're hoping it's still trendy, but we're boomers, so we try.
So they're either current or they're very old, but...
Right.
Tell us.
The boomers, it'll be new. The millennials, they'll be like, been there, heard that. But here we go. Are you ready for what I think is a very fun little trend? And it involves Instagram, TikTok, and it's called Bones or a No Bones Day. Have you heard about this?
No.
Bones or a No Bones Day?
No.
Now, on Instagram, of which I just tried to find it again, of course I can't quite remember, listeners, the exact name of it, but the fellow that started it, his name is Jonathan Graziano, 30 years old. I think he has like 4.3 million followers. Kind of like us.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
We're close to beating him. Go
yes,
on.
and every morning, this is a genius idea. Every morning, he gets his pug, cute little dog, called Noodle. Well, I have a grandson named Pool Noodle.
Who's a dog, yes.
So this is a dog.
He's not a person. He's a dog person.
The dog person.
Right.
Good point. So Noodle the pug, the Jonathan, who is the owner, he lifts him up out of like a sleep in his little sleep bed. And if the dog stands, it's a Bones Day. And that means you go out and you are a go-getter that day and you get things done. The dog is standing, ready to charge on. I believe today was a Bones Day. So here we are podcasting. And I went to my real estate meeting. It's a go-get-'em day. Now, if he flops over and just falls, it's a no bones day. And that means you may just want to rest today. Take it easy. And he's got 4.3 million followers.
And the reason they're following is to find out if it's a bones.
It's a bones or no bones day. There you go.
I think all my days are bones days.
Well, maybe
they pretty much have to be, don't they?
I'm just telling you, these are current things that our young people are watching. Again, there you go. Are you ready for the next one?
I am.
Have you seen the little blue cap on things, like a hashtag?
I don't think so, but something is tickling my brain, so continue.
Tickle. It's a little blue cap that you can decide, like an emoji, if something is true when somebody makes a statement or a lie. If a blue cap is put on at the bottom of the post, then they're either boasting or it's a lie. It's not really truthful.
Okay, wait. So when you're doing
yes,
what would you give me an example of what you would be posting?
Well, I should have given an example, but maybe something. It could be anything. It could be politics. I don't want to get into politics, but like so and so is going to be a great leader, and then you could put a blue cap. Would kind of be like, no, not really. So it's a thing, Jean. I'm just wanting to educate you.
That is a thing that, like caps, they go over my head. And that has gone over my head, but I appreciate you for sharing
Well,
it.
if you look at a lot of things on TikTok, I gotta get you on TikTok. It's a thing. A blue cap, if it's like, no, that's absolutely true, you don't put the blue cap. So I'm just educating you. Moving on. Apparently these are not, all right, then I'm going to start the next one. First off, I will say, and this leads into the next trend, my little grandson who lives in town, it's fall, so we have a cute scarecrow in the front yard.
Oh, yeah.
He just loves this scarecrow. And every time when we pull into the driveway, he'll say, Scarecrow, Scarecrow, and he runs out and he points to the scarecrow.
That's adorable. Now that I do understand.
That you understand.
I understand
well,
that.
Apparently, there is a whole trend of people saying that is a scarecrow.
No.
Kind of like Ender is ahead of his time. Now.
And what is he? He's a gen, what is he?
We don't know
he's
what
so
he is.
ahead of his time, he doesn't even have
He doesn't have a generation yet.
Right.
I wonder if he does. I
I
don't know.
look that up. So he'll say, Scarecrow.
Yes, and everything has a little, Scarecrow. It goes up. So, I was thinking I had Scarecrow on my mind, and then lo and behold, there is a trend called That is a Scarecrow. And I'm going to give you a little history of why. There is a person called Bo Burnham. He sings a song. This is how it started. I'm going to sing for you.
Please.
I know you want to hear it.
Please, yeah.
Good girl in a straw hat with her arms out in a cornfield. That is a scarecrow. So it's not really what it is. It's called a scarecrow. Well, this has just gone wild all over the internet.
Oh, I can see why. Oh my gosh.
Two examples that makes it easier for you.
It's pretty hard right now, but.
Well, and all these TikToks have this song in the background. So when you go to look at it, you can hear this guy singing Good Girl in a Straw Hat. Okay, but it's actually a scarecrow.
A
So
scarecrow. Scarecrow?
Scarecrow? So the one girl says, I don't know why I hear the sun on hot summer days this summer. And then somebody puts, that is cicadas. So it's when you're making sort of a comment, but it's actually something else.
How do these people even communicate? What are they talking about?
I'm telling you, it's a whole thing.
It's not a whole thing.
It is. One girl put, my hair was super dark blonde growing up. And then somebody puts, that is actually a brunette. You were actually a brunette, when people try to make it seem like, well, I just had really, really, really dark blonde hair. So it's sort of, you're saying one thing, but it's actually another thing. The girl in the field, she's actually a scarecrow. It's a thing. Mm-hmm. Do you want me to continue?
Yes.
All right, my last one of these trends, and then I want to talk about TV shows for a
Oh,
minute.
I don't. Go ahead.
If you don't mind, I could go on.
These are really trends. I'm just trying to think
these
about.
are trends.
Are these trends good? Or are these helpful trends? Are these fun trends? Are these just snarky trends?
Well, they're just what young people are doing. I'm not even sure, and I would love to hear from my millennial people that follow us.
Yes.
Is this more of a Gen Z thing? Or is this millennials?
Maybe that's why I'm having, because it's so many generations
we're pretty
back.
far away from this.
Yeah.
You want to feel, but that's why I'm trying to bring us in.
However, right, that's what we're trying to do. We're trying
to keep us boomers current. Now, have you heard of the couch guy?
No.
Couch guy.
Pillow man.
You mean the My Pillow guy?
Yeah.
Oh, that has some political
questions. That does, doesn't it? Blue hat, blue cap. No.
Yeah.
Blue cap. No. Oh, so there's a couch guy too.
There is a couch guy. Nothing to do with the pillow guy, but somebody posted this on TikTok, I believe. Over 60 million views.
Now I have to stop you right now. Over 60 million views. And we can't get like zillions of followers when we are actually sharing important, vital content that is encouraging and uplifting.
Exactly. It's shocking, isn't it?
So we just need to start making crazy things up.
Well, this stuff is all crazy.
Okay.
And
all right. Okay. So I should go with it. Instead of saying, why are they doing so crazy?
Right,
we join the craziness. Maybe that could be a line.
We join the craziness.
All right. Tell me about
We can get little hats.
Yes.
Join the craziness. I like this, Jean.
All right.
We're on to something. Okay. Little mugs, hats. Here we go. Couch guy. So this girl takes a video. She surprises her boyfriend. She walks into his apartment, and he's there with a group of people, and he's sitting on a couch. She hasn't seen him for a long time. I think she's from out of town. They've been long distance.
She comes in.
She happily has her friend videotape she and her guy meeting again.
Oh.
And he barely gets up off the couch and gives her a very lame hug. So then the whole thing that's been running on TikTok is this thing called Couch Guy. And give your comments. Well, everybody thinks she should dump him and all that. But 60 million views later, a lot of other people are running the same Couch Guy thing. Like, is this relationship good? It's a thing. Couch Guy, Look it up. I'm telling you, I'm just trying to keep you educated. Now, do you want the last one, and then we'll get to a couple current TV shows?
Yes, and I'm quiet because I'm just trying to process all this. Where did this all come from?
Well, I don't know. It's our wonderful younger kids. They're clever. They're very clever. But there's a whole world out there that I realize I know nothing about. All this stuff is running around on the internet and TikTok, and I feel so old and left out. I was excited.
Oh, I don't want you to feel old and left out.
That's why I'm educating us. I mean, now I'm listening to newer modern tunes. Like I now know who Doja Cat is. I love that name too. Doja Cat. It just sounds so cute. She's a singer, by the way.
Oh.
Okay. I don't know if I should tell you this last one. I will make this very short because it's an odd one.
Oh, like the other ones?
Like the other ones weren't. But here we go.
I'm all right. I'm still here.
And I know when you said I had current trends, you might have thought it was like poofs and decorating.
Yes, I did.
I'm so sorry, dear. The last one is the snail meme.
All righty.
And again, millions and millions and millions of viewers, and it's a whole thing on TikTok. I'll try to summarize.
You know, you've done great explaining all these.
In 2014, so we're going back in time, a gal by the name of Rooster Teeth, of course, Rooster Teeth apparently threw out a question to the internet world. Would you rather get $10 million and live forever, immortality and $10 million, in exchange for a slow-moving snail chasing you for eternity, slow-moving snail, but if he touches you, you die. So you would constantly live in fear that a slow-moving snail could kill. Okay, so for some reason now in 2021, stick with me, girl. In 2021, there are so many millions of followers of this. Sometimes it's called Immortal Snail. Sometimes it's called Snail Assassin. And people have these videos with, for some odd reason, John Lennon's "And So This Is Christmas" and "What Have We Done" in the background. And then all these people will be like, "Year 3618, the snail finally got me." Stuff like that. It's so bizarre. It's so bizarre. But this is real. This is our young people are congregating to their phones and watching things like a slow snail.
Now, you said you haven't checked this out with your millennials.
No.
So you don't know what they think.
Correct.
Because they all seem to be
normal.
Well, what I would, who get up and they have good jobs and they go to work and
are they watching the snail meme? I don't think they.
This really makes me worry about people. Should we get I want to be a missionary to the.
I don't know.
This is disturbing. Well, I think this is disturbing.
I didn't mean to disturb you. Just trying to keep us boomers.
But you explained it very well. You explained it very well, and these certainly are. Yes, they certainly are.
They're different.
They are.
Yeah. So,
right. What else you got?
I guess if I sub at the school again, I'm going to have to ask the young people these questions.
Oh, please, yes.
Moving on to something maybe you are more familiar with.
Yeah.
I have not watched either one, but 2 television shows.
Oh, okay.
That are trending.
Yes.
The first one, this seems disturbing to me. It gives me the willies to think about a show like this. Squid Game.
I have watched that because we watched it on when we were away.
You've actually seen this.
I have seen the whole thing.
It seems awful.
It is awful.
It's not like The Voice, Dancing with the Stars.
Well, it could be like that, except if you lost, you'd be shot. It would be exactly like that. But if you didn't sing well, you would be shot. What probably saves a Squid Game is it's so it doesn't really seem real. It's very the way it's filmed or however they do it. The way it's produced, it's very stark and so they don't really seem like real people, right?
But they are real actors.
Oh yeah, they are. They are real actors, but it's set up in a very kind of stark, streamlined way. So
you're okay with this?
I don't know.
By snails, but you're okay with the squids?
No, although I joked with my OH when we were down in Florida for the first night or two. Our key to get into our room didn't always work. Sometimes you tap it and the door would open. Sometimes you tap it and the door wouldn't open. So I got to teasing Paige, like if the door, you know what I'm going to say, if the door didn't open, it's
that was it.
That was it. You lost the game.
Oh, jeez. I feel like this could give us all nightmares.
Like what? But it's just, it's done without, maybe it's stark and done without like a lot of emotion. There's not much emotion. Everybody's pretty almost robotic like. But the first game they had to play, and they're on this island, and the survivor gets a whole bunch of money.
Okay.
And I think there's been kind of similar shows like that, but the first game, for example, is red light, green light.
A kids game.
Right. They're all kids games.
Okay.
Yeah. So they play red light, green light. They got rid of a lot of people that day.
And then you're just shot?
Yeah. Right there in the game.
Bizarre.
It's very bizarre. And
you seem okay with this.
Well,
you watch it.
Yeah, just because it was a little bit different than I thought. You didn't really bond with the people. They were more almost like cartoon characters. But I heard that was a very popular Halloween costume because they all wear like green tracksuits with their number on them and white tennis shoes that look like Vans, which have actually seen a rise in their selling Vans.
Wow.
Yeah.
Interesting how it affects. Wow. I'm trying to think if I saw one of those things going down the street for trick or treat.
Yeah,
I
did.
Know it was a squid.
Vans had a. All right. Well, that's that show. So you may not be watching that.
I
might as well try it.
I'm a little shocked you are. Okay. Moving on to a nicer game. And I think we talked about
show. Yes, nicer.
Oh, yeah, not a game, a show.
Yeah.
I think we talked about English soccer in one of our previous.
We did. 0-0. That's what I learned about 0-0. And I learned it from
Ted Lasso?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
All the connections we made.
That's a funny, feel-good show. And as you know, he was a football coach of like Division II school football, our football.
Yes,
American
regular
football.
American football.
Right. And he's hired to be a soccer coach of one of the Premier League teams over in England. Little does he know they're hiring him because the woman who owns the team wants the team to go under.
Gotcha. Kind of like the producers.
Yes. So he's, like with Springtime for,
Springtime
for Hitler. Yeah. Wasn't that what it was?
Yes, it was. Are
we allowed to say that? We're looking at each other like,
we're going to be canceled.
Well, we are going to be canceled. So very positive. I would say by season, very funny, very heartwarming. Definitely real people that you bond with.
All right, so I could watch that.
You could totally watch it. By year 2, it gets maybe a little more modern-y, touchy-feely, mental health. But it's still, he's a very nice guy.
All right, well, that's fine. Mental health is very important.
Yeah, and the English way of life is fun. You could watch that. That would be like the opposite.
That's a happy, uplifting, I'd be okay.
Yes.
That's a safe one.
That is. It's a safe one. You'll be able to understand it.
All right.
Yes.
Right.
It's something that I kind of thought my OH would like to watch it too, since it's sports.
Oh.
I learned a little bit about
soccer.
Yeah, but I think they actually call it football.
Oh, yeah, they do. That always gets so confusing.
Right. So.
All right. Well, jolly good.
Yes. Whew, my brain. So we have to keep on talking. My brain's shattered about this.
Sorry about that.
Right, that's what I was going to say. How was your... Maybe it'll help if we get it back onto solid ground.
Yeah, we didn't start off with that, so we're a little off.
Right, but can we do that? I thought that was so much fun how we did the back and forth. Like I shared something, you shared something. Remember that?
Yep.
Yeah, you ready?
I'm in for this.
All right,
game.
all right.
Yes.
Now let me get my sheet. Oh, gotta start off with a quote, of course. Remember last time we had, my OH said, you have to go up the mountain before you can come down.
just.
Maybe he should be on TikTok.
Maybe he should. He could have that and then get millions of views. You
Good,
gotta
right.
go up that mountain
before you come down. Then I was reading a fun little book and I came upon this quote.
Oh, good.
When you're over the hill,
yes,
you pick up speed.
Huh.
When you're over the hill, you pick up speed. It sounds clever, but then I thought, what does that really mean?
Well, I got a bunch of things in my brain.
Oh!
They're just a whirling.
Yes, Scarecrow.
Scarecrow? When you immediately said it, at first I was thinking over the hill in age.
Yes.
Older age, you pick up speed. Like, I don't want to feel like I'm picking up speed to my grave.
No, not that.
Now,
not
that
the
would
snail.
be
No snail tapping.
No snail tapping me. That was
Right.
like the scary version. Then I thought, well, maybe that means over the hill now we're picking up speed in life. Like we're suddenly re-energized and all of that.
Mm-hmm.
So possibly.
Mm-hmm.
But in reality, this actually happened to me yesterday. I don't think I've shared you. You may be wondering why I have
this quote actually relates to you?
It relates to me.
Tell me.
It's amazing. We are sisters. And
Yes.
somehow you knew to say this, and you might have been wondering why I'm wearing thousands of little Band-Aids.
Well,
all
now
over
that I
my-
look at you, what happened? She has a big Band-Aid on her
Yeah.
right hand, a bandage around her thumb.
Another
Her left
thumb.
hand is kind of gashy looking.
And I haven't yet shown you the ooziness of my knee.
Oh.
An oozy
Oh,
knee.
what happened?
Well,
Were you going up the hill or down the hill?
Well, let me tell you.
Oh.
It so relates. We have been taking Balance of Nature. Again, we are not sponsored for things, but we just started taking Balance of Nature, which is those fruits and vegetables in a pill.
Oh, okay.
Fine. I realize we should be eating them, but we don't. Okay. So yesterday was kind of a pretty sunny day in the OH land. And I thought, I'm going to go off for a quick walk. We had a construction guy coming, so I couldn't go for a big long run. I'll just do my neighborhood. I'll just go out now. So I did. Of course, wearing my wonderful hearing aids that I can hear my music in my phone. Yes, I'm happy. Filled with vitamins and hearing aids. I start walking out.
With vitamins and hearing aids.
Yes,
There you go.
And I'm walking.
And you're unsupervised.
Unsupervised.
Right.
No, wait, I was all by myself,
Yeah.
folks. That should be noted. I'm happily walking my little neighborhood. I'm close to home, but they always say things happen close to
They
home.
do.
That's
Yes.
so true. So I came to a hill, and I am feeling good. And the sun is just pouring in my eyes. And I said, thank you, God, for such a beautiful day. And I'm feeling good and I'm feeling peppy. And I thought, I haven't actually jogged in quite a while.
Since your historic race.
Since my historic race. And I thought, I'm feeling pretty spunky. I may be in my 60s, but darn it, feeling great. Feeling empowered. I pick up speed. Now, I'm coming down the hill.
You've been up.
I've been up. I'm coming down. It's in our cul-de-sac. People in our neighborhood would know.
Watching out for cars, not knowing where to drive in cul-de-sacs.
Oh, yeah, the cul-de-sac. Forgot about that. Yeah, okay.
So there you are,
that
running.
memory. So, and I think I could. Now I'm wearing jeans and I'm wearing my little Sperry's that I don't normally run in. It's a beautiful day. Feeling good. So I start picking up speed. I'm heading down. Slight wind in my hair. I know I'm feeling good. And all of a sudden, splat. Just splat.
No.
Like that awful where you just you're down. No time to try to gather up some balance. Just splat.
Oh.
Now, the worst of it was I had a brand new phone with me in my pouch.
That was 1 hour old.
That was literally 1 hour old. So my first thought was, oh my gosh, the phone. But it seemed fine. My second thought was, get yourself up so no neighbor sees this poor elderly woman on the street.
Right. Where's your neighbor friend Wanda when you need her?
Right. So she doesn't have to call in that there's somebody laying in the street.
Be a hero again.
Oh my gosh. So I got my body up, hobbled home, and I was just kind of a bloody mess the rest of the night. But I'm doing better. Anyway. Yeah, that was mine. But when you said go down the pickup speed, I picked up too much speed. Don't run in Sperry's would be my words of wisdom.
Well, keep that in mind. And
okay.
I'm going to say we're going to a Cavs game tomorrow night. All of us. The OHs and us.
Are.
Yay.
We're very excited. It's our first live game back since the...
Right, and with lots of...
Right,
it'll be open. I mean, there'll be lots of people there. Our team is kind of winning.
Yeah, we are kind of winning.
Winning?
I'm just going to put it out there. Go Cavs.
I hope they have. I wonder if they will have started this too. Everybody's there now, and I think all the food things are open. Do you think they're going to have like the T-shirt and the ball throwings and the T-shirt shooting,
I wouldn't see why
shooting
not.
them out? Are they going to do all that, do you think?
Yes,
I hope so.
I do. I hope so,
because you feel so good if you ever catch a ball.
Don't you, though?
Yeah.
I know.
What else is going on?
Well, there you go. All right, now just a quick little thing. I new things are always a little disturbing for my brain. My phone, I've got a lot to figure out. I can't figure out. My swiping ability is gone. I don't know what happened.
But you were lucky to get that new phone.
I was very lucky because they're hard to come by. It could be all the Band-Aids on my fingers. I don't know. But anyway, this has been a little bit of a problem in my brain. I'll share it with you quickly. The OH got frustrated because he couldn't see Family Feud at night.
Why not?
Because our box kept saying we couldn't get it.
Oh.
Don't know why. Maybe our box was trying to help us and saying you're spending too much time watching Family Feud. Anyway, so he comes home with a new box, sets it up.
From the cable company.
From the cable company, we now have Family Feud.
Oh.
Here's my problem.
Okay.
I use that box to see the current time. Time has always been the digital
you mean
time
on the
of day.
Right, all right.
Has always been on my box.
Okay.
Now, for some reason, it only shows the channel number, which is fine, except I keep thinking it's 10:03 all day long, because that's our NBC. Or we go to another channel a lot, it's like 9:42. And I keep thinking it's the time. I messed myself up so many times. It'll be 8 a.m. and I think it's 10:03. It literally.
Oh dear.
I cannot get. Or we'll go to bed and I'll be like, it's only 10 o'clock. But no, it's the channel.
And you actually have an Apple Watch right on your...
Yes, Jean, I do.
Yes.
Yes.
But I can see how that could be confusing.
Well,
I do. I get you.
Pretty much my whole life, which is long now since cable came, I've always counted on the cable box for my time.
And now,
Now it's a whole thing.
This whole show is giving me so much to think about.
So much to ponder.
So kind of in this whole techie thing,
Yes.
I have something I was going to share with you that
Do
I could
tell.
actually relate to. See if you can relate.
Yeah, we'll see.
Relate to this. Did you happen to see the little article, something about lost hiker in Colorado ignores calls, and they were apparently lost in a national park or something,
Not sure
and
what I did.
they kept getting calls, but they let them go to spam, as we all often do.
Yes.
In fact, I even have them blocked. Do you have them blocked?
I block them, and I mean, all the time, my husband says, my OH says, why don't you just pick it up? I'll be like, no, it's spam. But invariably, it's my dentist reminding me it's somebody important.
Right. So
But I tend to ignore
yes.
them.
So
Yes.
that's what happened to this hiker. They didn't want to answer the spam calls. Little did they know they were actually rescuers
Oh, no.
trying to contact them so they could help them
Really?
find their way home. Yes.
Did they finally answer, or what happened?
I'm sorry, don't know the rest of the story. I was wondering if they were leaving voicemails. I mean, if you had a voicemail, wouldn't you at least glance at it?
Maybe.
Even if it is your car warranty.
And it's transcribed and says things it shouldn't say.
Right, but your name's all wrong. But yeah.
Wow.
I just thought that was funny because I would definitely
is
do
funny.
that.
So lessons learned, maybe answer more. I don't know. That's a good question. Question for dinner time.
Do you have one more quickie, as they say?
Well, not really, but this is just My little grandson.
Yes.
He loves something that actually has the word baby in it. We realize now he will eat anything if you put Sweet Baby Ray's on it. The barbecue sauce, and I think it's cute because it has baby in it. So
it does, and he
loves barbecue sauce. Except the other night, he actually just decided a whole spoonful would be a good idea, and it maybe wasn't.
It was too.
His face got kind of.
No, does it have any? It's the sweet, not much spice to it. I assume.
Yeah, it's very cute.
Oh,
so
that's
if you're
adorable.
wondering what to feed your grandkids, Sweet Baby Ray.
I can understand that. Thank you for ending on something.
Happy.
I can understand.
Happy
What an
normal.
interesting show. I can't wait to hear this show, actually.
Yeah, this will be a different one for us.
Well,
Yeah.
time to say thanks to Pat. Pat, you'll have to give us your opinion of these current trends.
Yeah, have you heard about the snail?
Yeah.
Don't know.
So thank you, Pat.
Thank you, Pat. Is it really this time?
It is. And
Oh, my
Laura,
goodness.
thank you so much. You worked hard on the current trends.
Yes.
You worked very hard on that.
I just want to keep us up to date. We cannot be those old boomers that don't know
Why?
about snails.
Maybe that's what's disturbing me so much. It's like none of this resonated, but is it me? The reason it's not resonating? Well, to be continued. I love you.
I love you. And you can find us at okboomerpod.com or OK_boomer
pod. That's on Twitter and Facebook.
Yes, and just OK Boomer Podcast on any platform you want.
Right. Oh, 3 words. Okay.
Okay, Boomer Podcast. Okay, love you. Toodaloo.
Bye.
Bye.
Be sure to come back to beautiful Ohio and the OK Boomer podcast. To listen to previous episodes or to drop us a line, visit okboomerpod.com.